Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and persons in between. My name is Tim Snowborn, and welcome to another episode of Game of Thrones. Yay! I decided to spare you the delightful sights and sounds of me eating this time. Last time I had a bit of food, and I didn't think anyone would mind. I thought it'd be kind of a mukbang thing. But I think people kind of did mind, and I suppose if you want mukbang, you'll watch a mukbang video. That's not what you're here for. You came to see me watch Game of Thrones, and that's what I'm gonna do. Not much to say about last time. I thought the opening scene was good, but the rest was, it wasn't bad. Again, I've never seen a bad episode of Game of Thrones. It's just, the opening was the only part that really stood out for me. Everything else definitely moved the plot forward, but I don't know, I didn't feel like I had any thoughts or opinions or comments on any of the rest of it. So let's just dive right into this one, shall we? Previously on Game of Thrones, the Martells align with the Tyrells, with a little help from Varys. Dragonglass under Dragonstone. Jorah alive in the Citadel. Arya on a mission of death. The Iron Fleet arrives at King's Landing. And the Mother of Dragons returns to Dragonstone. Will she conquer the Mad Queen Cersei? Will Jorah find the cure he seeks? Will Samwell's message reach Jon Snow in time? Stay tuned. You know what would be great to see? If someone did a similar thing to this, but they did Middle-earth. Do all the kingdoms of Middle-earth in this style. I definitely don't have the skills for that. If anyone knows someone who does, please get on that because the world needs it. I'm positive that somewhere in the world there is some Uber fan who has built that whole map and uses it for D&D. Oh, shit.
Tell Jon Snow that his queen invites him to come to Dragonstone.
Oh, his queen, is she? I suppose she would be. Remember now that I believe Daenerys and Jon Snow would technically be cousins.
7 kingdoms will bleed as long as Cersei sits on the Iron Throne. Join us.
Imagine the size of the fortune cookie that thing must have come out of.
Dothraki heathens who will burn your villages to the ground.
Heathens? Heathens against what religion?
You will remember the Mad King. You remember the horrors he inflicted upon his people. His daughter is no different. In Essos, her brutality is already legendary. She crucified hundreds of noblemen in Slaver's Bay. And when she grew bored of that, she fed them to her dragons.
I love how the woman who blew up the Citadel, killing perhaps hundreds of innocent people, is bellyaching about the violence and tyranny of another queen.
Do you fight with us, or with foreign savages and eunuchs?
Foreign savages and eunuchs. Foreign savages and eunuchs. Wow, those are some third-degree sunburns.
Sometimes he would come down here and look at them.
Sometimes he'd set them up and play out action sequences with them.
They can be wounded. They can be killed.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
The finest artilators and blacksmiths in King's Landing have been laboring day and night, Your Grace.
One of those dragons is gonna die. I guarantee you. I'm calling it now. At least one dragon is gonna die.
You have mine.
Why is she looking at us?
You are my weakness.
Whoa. Okay, there's a line that we're gonna hear a lot from now on. Remember, this guy's been on Game Grumps. It's sort of weird to, I think of the Game Grumps episodes I've seen him on, and it's weird to think this is the same person. Fearsome warrior that's afraid to talk to women, cliche. Ding! So, missionary, huh? I wonder if they have a really useful book. I can just imagine one of those Doctor Strange portals opening up and someone grab a book off the shelf behind him.
Procedure's far too dangerous, which is why it's now forbidden.
It's forbidden! It's never gonna heal if he doesn't stop picking. Damn. How many hours is this gonna take? Jesus Christ. Can we go back to the scene with the naked chick? Oh, Jesus, the transitions in this show. Jesus Christ. Oh, the chubby guy who's never going to get the girl he wants. Poor kid.
Try not to get killed.
No, I won't. I'm like you, Harry. I'm a survivor.
Cut to him being torn by wolves. So did they have valets in that time? Somebody who'd bring the horse around for people who could pay them enough to do that? Oh shit. She's gonna be alone with Littlefinger, isn't she? I mean, thank God she's smart enough to see through him, I hope, but... You know, Aidan Gillen would have made a pretty decent Doctor Strange. Guys, check it out. Sleepy kitty. Damn. It's fucking Sif from Dark Souls. Shit, she's gonna be the wolf girl. Gonna be rolling with a pack of wolves. They'll show up later. I'm sure they will. It's gonna Hulk out. Come on. You can do it. And that's the end of Theon, right? Well, this could have gone better. Alright, so, thoughts on tonight's episode. Best line in the episode, "You're my weakness." I guarantee you that's going to be the one that guys will be repeating to their girlfriends for years. The scene between Daenerys and Varys at the beginning there, mwah! I mean, such tension, such great writing. It was hard to see them because, you know, I like both characters, and it was hard to see them kind of butt heads a bit there. She basically accused him of being Littlefinger, and we know he's not. I thought Arya was going to tell the other guy, I don't know his name, the chubby guy who made the food for her. I thought Arya was just going to straight up tell him where she'd been and what she's doing. You know, the way she sat down at the campfire and told everybody that she's going to go kill Cersei in the last episode. When her friend asked where she'd been, I thought she was going to be like, oh, I was training in an assassin's guild. I'm on my way to King's Landing to kill Queen Cersei. She just seems like she's not going to make up a story about it. She's just going to be straight about it. Because most people probably won't believe her, like the guys around the campfire in the last episode. I mean, that's the cool thing about being an assassin. You can tell people because no one believes you're really an assassin, especially when you're an adorable little girl like she is. I also thought that someone was going to come along and save her from the wolves. I didn't remember that wolf from the first season. It's cool to see her again, I guess. I guarantee you the pack is going to show up again. We're going to see those wolves again. Next time we think Arya is about to die, the pack's going to come back and tear someone's throat out. It's going to be glorious. But then, this being Game of Thrones, the wolf's probably going to die too. I'm a little nervous about Sansa being left alone with Littlefinger there. I mean, I don't know. She's on to him, obviously. She knows who he is. She knows what he wants. I guess I don't see him trying to hurt her. He wants her, so he's probably not going to hurt her. Her guard is up. She knows not to listen to him too much. I can't wait for Jon Snow to meet Daenerys. That's going to be right up there with Daenerys meeting Tyrion. Probably not quite as good. I think the dialogue between Daenerys and Tyrion the first time they met was pretty tight because Tyrion's just that kind of guy. I like Jon Snow, obviously, but the banter between those two, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be epic, but I just don't think it's going to be quite as good as the meeting between Daenerys and Tyrion. Still looking forward to it. That ending, though, holy shit. Yeah, of course we didn't see that coming unless you've read the books, which I haven't. So, there goes Daenerys' fleet. That sucks. I don't know if the whole fleet is gone or what. So Cersei knows that Daenerys is there on Dragonstone, right? Can't wait to see how that plays out. God, I almost... See, I'm the kind of person who doesn't necessarily mind spoilers. I sometimes like knowing what's going to happen, so I'm kind of tempted to just go online and look up how the series goes. I know that the book series isn't over yet, so I actually can't see how it's going to end. I think the show has passed the books at this point. I'm positive George R.R. Martin has told the show developers how he wants the series to end. The scene between Scene between Jorah and Samwell. It's gross. The transition to the next scene, holy shit. I really thought Theon was going to pull it out. I mean, not it, obviously, but I really thought that he was going to find his inner badass and just Hulk out and grab a knife and throw it between Euron's eyes. Ah, that's unfortunate. And why, like, now he's just bobbing along in the ocean there. So I really thought he was going to be dead. I thought that was the last we were going to see of him, but he's still clinging to a piece of debris. Why? I mean, Euron's Armada won. They're not going to pick him up. If any of Euron's men find him, they're going to kill him. I guess they're suggesting that Theon's going to come back somehow. I don't see how or why. You know, again, Euron's guys aren't going to pick him up. He's just going to float there. I really thought he was just going to dive in and take a deep breath. Just peace out for good. So I guess somehow that's not the end of Theon's story. Fucking Missandei, huh? Oh, shit. That was delightful. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be all for this week. Catch you next episode.